One thing that kind of creeps at me is the straw. Hey guys, it's me, Julie E. Kind of quickly becoming the Debbie Downer of alcoholics, I guess, because I'm really super serious about safety when it comes to these and protecting your lungs and the nerves that make your organs work and everything. You've got to research the things that you use and kind of use your own discretion when it comes to using things, kind of like anything. Whether it's if you want to drink alcohol, there's dangers that come with alcohol, but I enjoy a drink every once in a while. Same with cigarette smoking or vaping. I vape, and I probably shouldn't. And I used to cigarette smoke. So, you have to use your discretion and the risks you're willing to take for your health. That said, one thing that kind of creeps at me is the straw. The straw when it comes to blowing your inks really just and so I have called a couple of my friends and gone, what are you doing? Do you know how risky that is? And one of the reasons why is when you put your alcohol down, you might be up here when you take your breath, and then you come down here and you're basically face in fumes, blowing it, and without knowing it, you're probably taking your next intake breath as you're coming up away from the straw, but not completely away from the fumes. So that's where the danger comes in. Just be safe. And I like to use a mask, especially if I know I'm going to be using a large puddle. If I'm just going to be using a drop here and there and puffing it out, I'm going to come clean, I don't always use the mask, but I have a big ventilated area. Yes, it's a spare bedroom in my home, but I have the vent pumping in fresh air, I have a fan blowing, I have my air purifier, and I have a great big picture window that is wide open, allowing air to really flow in here. So doing just the little drop and a puff doesn't get too bad. Now, what do you do if you enjoy doing the straw so much? Well, I had a bright idea after talking with Nate, but that night I'm laying in bed and it's still going on in my head. My brain won't shut off. And I come up with the idea, what about an aquarium pump? Airbrushes can be expensive, so can the compressors that go with them. I have 2 different ones, and it's very difficult for some people to use these puffers. I have one of these little air blowers. I have never found it really strong enough or easy enough to control, but you might have luck with it. Go ahead, get yourself one, try one if you want to. But yeah, I thought, let's try an aquarium pump. So I ordered it really quick and got it next day, and we're gonna try it because I'm out to save your lungs. And I'm hoping it works. I really am. Now this one says it has a dual hose attachments, but it has a T. So we can put like a little short piece of hose on a T and connect and just bring it down to one hose. Plus it also has an airflow control. So you can crank it up or crank it down to the amount of airflow you want to get better control. Right? So I thought, ooh, this one sounds good. And it was under $25. That's even better, right? Ever wonder where your super chats and, PayPal money goes and stuff? It is to get things and try things that hopefully help you create safely. And that is not wanting to twist off. There we go. All right, now I got that off. There is our power cord. Okay, now here's all of our aquarium stuff. And who knows? I mean, if this doesn't work, maybe, come on, get it together, Julie. There we go. If this doesn't work, maybe we could just use this hose and stand back here and blow safely away from the puddle of fumes, right? I mean, anything's got to be safer than doing that number. You get me? You kind of see where I'm headed with this? So, all right. Those are the hoses. Where's the little T thing? Here it is. Okay, this is the Legion Yupo medium. Let's see, let's get us an ink and some alcohol. And here's our gold. Well, it's brass, Miata brass, and it's mixed 50-50. Okay, and that's boysenberry. It's pretty. It's a pretty color. All right, and here we go. Let's see. All right. Oh, I have it plugged in the right outlet. Oh. Okay, now will it go? There we go. Oh, it's up and running. Okay. Ooh, I can feel it. It's a very light, gentle blow. Okay. Alrighty. Now, it's very quiet. One little drop. And let that dry. Always give your mica inks a shake. There we go. And let's see. Well, it moves it very, very slow and gently. Darn it. Okay. Ah. Come on. No. Oh, shoot. Now, this just does not have the power I was hoping it would. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Well, that's kind of a bust. So, yeah, I guess I'll be taking this back to Kohl's for a return, even though I clipped it. But I'm sure they'll still take it back. Shoot. Turn that off. Oh. The only thing, and it's not a safety worry, it's a composition workable worry, is that with this, you're going to get humidity. And you're going to get the humidity beads, because that's just what your breath is. Your breath is just pure humidity coming out and blowing on here. So, I mean, if you don't mind the sweat beads, which sometimes they're kind of cute, I will admit they are kind of cute, then I would say go for it, you know? Let's see. That's kind of cool. Okay. That is not bad. Yeah, use an oxygen tube. Use an oxygen tube, don't use the straw. This is a pretty decent alternative. So I would say if you want to use this, use your discretion, but if you want to do it safer, then this would be your next option. Then, if you want to invest in an air gun, there's two different kinds. This one in here is from Snap-on. It's a Poshy, and it's got the little top control. But because of my arthritis, especially in my thumb, I have a really hard time holding and controlling the button that you have to use for these types of airbrushes. So I had this one on my wish list, and Darned If Darling Sparkle, wonderful Sparkle, Art by Sparkle, didn't get it for me for my birthday. And it's really nice because it has a little trigger. I will try to find the link if I still have it somewhere in Amazon. I will try to find the link for that and post it down in the description. But it is pretty cool. I don't have a link for my air compressor. This thing was bought by my husband. It is very noisy. It rattles and shakes. But it does the job, you know? So, yeah. I mean, here we go. It's loud. But it gets the job done. And here we go. We can just put that on there. And we can make our little flowers. How nice is that, huh? And you can make your little ghost flowers. If you've never seen Heather Matter make ghost flowers with alcohol ink, please go check out her channel, Heather Matter Art. She does some beautiful alcohol ink work as well. There are a lot of really good ones out there. I'm also going to link up here where the little eye is with the black circle, right up in here of the video. I'm going to link Bree's video also that I found so informative when it comes to different blowing tools and safety. So please check that one out too. She goes into a lot more depth, explains things a lot more better than I can. So, but yeah, when you see someone using a straw, just remember, you don't know the environment that they're using it in. They could be completely in an open air situation where they've got nothing but airflow all around them and the fumes don't even get close. Yeah, if you're in an enclosed studio space with not a lot of airflow, get yourself a fan, get yourself a respirator, and don't use the straw. Okay? If you've got a lot of airflow like this, like me, but it's not completely open air, then go with an oxygen tube. An oxygen tube or an aquarium tube. That was kind of fun. I will probably be returning the aquarium stuff that didn't work, and just gotta love it. And just yeah, ordering like an oxygen tube or just a regular aquarium tube. It probably won't even run $5, and it'll protect yourself a little bit better. Okay, so all right, that does it for me, and I'm gonna jump down off my soapbox now and go away.